Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the planet Hurston, and I'm near gate 4 at Lorvill, and I must say that the air quality here today is pretty appalling. So I think we better get inside as soon as possible. Well, just before we take the train to the new Lorvill Business District, there's been some breaking Star Citizen news, and ironically it's to do with Star Citizen's financials. Now I'm just going to check that I've got all the details correct. There's been a letter from the chairman issued, and it's being reported across the various sites across the internet, and that is that Cloud Imperium Games have secured $46 million in investment, and that comes from someone called Clive Calder's family office, it says here on Forbes, and his son Keith Calder. Evidently the guy's a billionaire. Now this 46 million is primarily going to be used for the marketing of Squadron 42, and in return they will get 10% of Cloud Imperium Games shares, and their representatives will get a couple of seats on the board. Now to coincide with this, CIG have also issued on their new corporate website their financials from 2012 to 2017, and I think a lot of people have been waiting to see those for the past few years, so that's pretty open. So if you understand financials more than me, then that's going to be of interest to you. Now also this coincides with the release of the Squadron 42 roadmap. Now we know with the roadmap for the PU that this can change pretty dramatically, and the actual schedule for this goes through 2019 and beyond. Now up to 2019 I believe they're trying to actually finish the game in the next year, and then through 2020 it will go to a beta state. So obviously we're looking to a late 2020 release at best for Squadron 42, and possibly later. Now by that time, well, there's going to be a whole new host of hardware available, a lot more competition in the GPU area, and basically the 2080 Ti will look fairly ordinary by then. And I do expect that Squadron 42 will actually be ported to the next generation of PlayStation 5, and whatever the next Xbox will be. Anyway, let's go and have a quick look at that new Lorvill Business District. Now the outside of the central building is dominated by these enormous gold statues of the founder of the Hurston family business. Now going inside, the opulence continues as there's more gold statues, and the whole place is encrusted with marbled halls. Now there's an ambulance to this building which basically shows how much money the Hurston family has made over the years since they've been in business.
Reminder, employees are not allowed to access executive areas without prior authorization. Trespassing is a punishable offense.
Adjacent to the main atrium is the Hurston Dynamics showcase. where they display some of the weapons they manufacture. And in fact, you can buy some of these weapons from the consoles situated here. Situated on the opposite side of the main atrium is the financial hub of the city of Lorvill. Now there's a lot of trading and dealing going on here, and the whole hall is actually covered in these trading screens. And in fact, you can buy and sell some commodities here from the consoles provided. At the time of making this video, there seems to be a very limited amount of commodities you can actually buy. Some of the terminals display breaking financial news from across the galaxy. Now there's also a closed off area which is only open to executive class financial dealers. Now this is the office of Gavin E. Hurston. Now I believe that in the future he will actually be able to give selective players missions, but at the moment, at the time of making this video, he wasn't actually offering any missions. Maybe it's only to a select class of player. Now these are the Hurston family portraits. And the young lady there seemed to have had quite a short life. I wonder what happened to her. In Hurston's office you can get a nice view of the dealing floor below. And if gold statues wasn't enough for you, this guy's even got a solid gold globe. It's that time of year where I'm wishing there would be a seasonal sprinkling of snow on the ground. Now in the part of England where I live, that's not very likely this year. Now the only place I can think of in the Stanton system which remotely looks wintry at the moment is Yella. Well, certainly Yella does really fit the bill for a wintry scene. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'd like to thank you all for watching, whether you're a regular viewer, subscriber, or if someone just randomly found this video. And if you've just found my channel, please consider subscribing. I'd like to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, wherever you're watching, anywhere on this planet Earth. Now, even in the distant reaches of the universe, the spirit of Christmas lives on.